Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up? What up, boxing? Fans of the sport. Fans of the sport. That's how we gonna do this. What up, fans of the boxing sport? That's right. So all you fanboys, get on up out of here, man. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. We got a big fight tonight, man. We gonna talk about the fight. We ain't gonna talk about race. We ain't gonna talk about no oppression. We ain't gonna talk about none of that shit. We talking about the fight. Who y'all think gonna win? Alright, so let me quit fucking around. What up, what up, what up? This is Lamech, man. And this is selahsportsTV. And I'm talking, this video is for fans of boxing. We got a big fight tonight. This fight been fucking 2 years in the making. We've been waiting 2 years for this fight, right? Well, actually, we haven't been waiting. We didn't really want this fight, but it's been 2 years in the making, and now it's here, and it's a big fight, right? Because of everything else that's going on in the heavyweight division. A little bit about me. Like I said, my name is Lamech. I don't make sports predictions or too many other predictions. I don't make too many calls, predictions, judgments based off of race. I'm trying to think of a time where race is the end all be all for a decision that I make. I don't know, I guess dude wanted to look me in the face for some reason. Like, why do dudes do that, man? Like, all right, you see me, and now what? Like, I don't make decisions based off of race. I'm trying to think of a time where I do. Like, I don't do that in business. I don't do that in sports. Like, we putting money down. This is money. Like, so if you making decisions like that, hey, more power to you. You know, I hope that works out well for you. But for me, I'm a research guy, so I need things to kind of add up. You know, like, I have to make sense of my pick. My pick has to make sense to me some type of way. It has to be a rhyme and reason to it. You know, it can't just be, oh, because this guy is black and emotionally I connect. Well, that doesn't work for me. Number one, because I'm really not a super emotional guy. I mean, we all have emotions, and I think, you know, I'm not even trying to downplay emotions. Emotions are, we have them for a reason, right? And emotions are, to me, emotions are tools for us to use. But once we start running everything through our emotions, I think that we become the tool to the emotion. The emotion is now running the show, and we're like the tool, if that makes sense. So I don't make calls based off of race. Even if I might want something to go a certain way, I have to weigh it out and see which way it's more likely to go. Does that make sense? Cool. Hey, do me a favor, go ahead and hit the like button, man. I know y'all see this is a new channel. I mean, and when I say this is a new channel, this is like brand new. I'm not used to, I'm not really the most open guy, you know. I'm not the most, this is all new, you know. This is, and it's therapeutic. I like it, you know. I like sharing more. I like, you know, I actually am a good public speaker. Like, in business, I like it, you know, but in my personal life, I'm just not that, I'm not very open, you know what I mean? But this is cool, and I like it, and I want you guys to stick around. Go ahead and smash the like button, hit subscribe. I know you winging it, and you know it's like shit. This guy ain't got no fucking videos, but trust me, we can make a lot of money together, and we're gonna have some fun over here. You know, being men and not being emotional fanboy bitches. So, back to what I was saying. To this fight. Based off the first fight, now I'm gonna go back to that first fight. For the first fight, I honestly was looking at Wilder like he was the overwhelming favorite. Like Fury was basically coming out of left field. Like he fought nothing but light touches. At that time, he only had the one name on his career, Klitschko, and to me, that wasn't a good win to me. The Klitschko win wasn't a good win to me. And it could have been. The Klitschko win could have been good, but he didn't. He ducked the rematch. So it's like, I don't know how to, to this day, I still don't know how to process that Klitschko win. I don't know what we were looking at. Were we looking at a clean fighter? You know? So, at the first fight, I had Wilder as the favorite. Now, after the fight, you know, Fury got knocked down a couple times, but he pretty much controlled the fight. But he fought Wilder pretty much the way he fought Klitschko. I'm not a fan of that style at all, right? But he was winning those rounds. He won about 10 of those rounds. I say Fury won at least 9 rounds in that fight. 9 rounds. So, out of the 9 rounds that he won, that means, and then Wilder had the 2 knockdowns, so those are 2 points each. You know, to me, that still gives Fury the edge, but, I don't know. I get it. I kind of get it. I mean, this is kind of a screw job, but Wilder, at that time, Wilder was the home team. You know, that was a PBC fight. They weren't gonna give Fury that belt, like, off of that performance. No, and he knew that. He knew what he had to do. So, I'm still in that first fight, right? And I'm on my way to the gym right now. I'm still in that first fight, but something happened in that first fight. I mentioned a couple knockdowns. That second knockdown, you know, when he pops up like the Undertaker, you know, he got on his front foot from that moment on. And Mr. Wilder did not react well to that. He did not react well to being backed up. Okay, so going into the second fight, what did Fury do? What did he say? I'm gonna bulldoze this guy. I'm gonna bulldoze this guy. You know, and I'm getting him out of there. Wilder never put emphasis on boxing. Didn't think it was important. Doesn't know how to box on his back foot. Doesn't know how to do anything but do this, and throw the right hand. I don't know what are your hands down here for? What are you doing? But that's what he was doing. And he's depending on his reflexes. It's very sneaky. If I could describe Wilder's style, it's sneaky. He's waiting to catch you. Like, he's not throwing monster punches. He's not busy. He's sneaky. That's what Wilder is. He's a sneaky fighter. He's waiting for an opening so that he can catch you with that big right hand. Okay. So, second fight, I mean, there's no need to, we saw what happened. You know, the guy got bulldozed, right? And Fury was, I'll say this. People, a lot of the fanboys, they talk about cheating and gloves and all that. Now, I don't buy into, I don't think the gloves were loaded with weights. I don't think Mr. Wilder's trainer poisoned his water. I don't think the referee was paid off, crooked, cheating. I don't think the commission was cheating. What else was said? I don't believe that. Now what I do believe is my eyes. And Fury was doing a lot of cheating shit in that fight. I mean, he was hitting behind the head. He was holding Wilder's neck down. He was leaning on him. He was punching on the brake. You know, he was doing all that dirty stuff. But that's boxing, right? And one of the last things the referee tells you is protect yourself at all times, right? So that's where he lost the fight. That's where he lost the fight, right there. Of course, people come over right now when they want to talk and shit. Like, fuck out of here. But yeah. So he got destroyed in that second fight, and he looked like he just wasn't ready. I mean, he had that silly costume on, you know, bright lights all in. Why would you have bright lights all up in your eyes before you go into a fight? Lights, bright red lights, like with batteries in them. And he did that. And when he took that helmet off, it looked like he was squinting, like he could barely see, like. So I just think it was a bad night for Wilder. But we didn't hear him come out with any type of humility and say, look guys, I had a bad night. He didn't say that. No, he gave all the other excuses. He basically blamed the guy. Said he was cheating and all of that. Now Fury, I don't understand. The only thing, whatever, it's just a lot. You know, maybe we'll have to do another video of Fury, because watching this you might get the impression that I'm a Fury fan. I don't like Fury at all. I don't. He can fight though. I can say he can fight. Like, you can't say he can't fight. He can fight. He's a very good fighter. Not a whole lot of weaknesses. The guy is huge, very durable, fast hands, fast feet. You know, doesn't have the strongest punch, but again, that's a big guy. He doesn't need the strongest punch. You're gonna feel it when he hits you, especially when he's leaning into jabs and stuff. Like, he punches hard enough, and Wilder knows that. So yeah, that happened. And for the past 2 years, we've been hearing all this talk. You know, we didn't get undisputed. I don't even want to talk about that. But we didn't get that fight, you know, like we thought we were. And here we are. Make a long story short, man, I just don't see anything in these first two fights. I don't see anything, nothing to make me pick Deontay Wilder. I just don't see it. He's never really learned how to box. He didn't care. He said, when you have power like this, who needs skill, right? He never really owned up to the loss, which means he didn't, like, can you, when you're constantly blaming everything else, can you really learn from your mistakes? You know, he has Malik Scott training him. And I don't know much about Malik Scott. I know they fought before, and Malik Scott took a dive. I mean, look that up. Look that fight up. Look up the knockout punch. And tell me where Malik Scott got hit. Tell me where he was hurt at when Wilder got him out of there. Go look that up and let me know. Drop it in the comments, right? So to make a long story short, I'm not gonna hold you guys up. I gotta go with Fury. And the reason why is because skill beats power. every time, especially when the power is like void of skill, void of any semblance of footwork. You know, what's gonna happen? Fury's still gonna lean on him. He's still gonna do that stuff. Now, with that said, because I'm a fan of the sport, I don't have a dog in the race. So guess what? If Wilder goes out there and uses his reflex and catch Fury and puts him out, gotta give the man his credit. That's the way it works. You show and prove. Right? You show and prove. No excuses. If the man goes out there and does it, I give him his credit. Period. Point blank in the story. But I don't foresee that. So, man, I know this video is a little whatever, but there's gonna be a million videos. I ain't going nowhere. So get used to it. Go ahead, smash that like button. I'm telling you, you're gonna get tired of seeing me. Like, this was kind of whatever, but I'm about to go get a nice workout in, get a nice meal afterward, you know, chill out, get ready for this fight tonight. All right, guys, take care. Later.